Hello, in this video I'm going to explain how you can delegate your Flare tokens to data providers on Flare network. Why we can do that? We can delegate our tokens because data providers are using the Flare time series Oracle technology to submit some useful information and to trust in that information, but at the same time to build a reliable, secure, and decentralized network on Flare. The idea is to say, hey, I trust in some specific data providers because they are submitting very useful information. Uh, that's the idea. And thanks to that, because the network rewards some Flare to the data providers, we can receive part of that reward because we are trusting our token to the data providers. That's the idea. It's similar to staking in Flare network and other networks. That's the idea. And with that, again, we are building a data providers and information all in a decentralized way. That's the idea. Here in flare.network/delegate, you can see all the information that explain if you want to be a data provider, you can do that, but you need to create some sophisticated algorithm. So if you are not technical like me, or maybe you have some knowledge, but it's very complex, it's preferred to delegate our token to other data providers. Here is the process, but we are going to check how we can do that right now. Here in portal.flare.network, we can do that. First, you need to select if you are doing this activity in Flare network or Songbird. Songbird is a canary network in Flare network. That means it's like a mainnet with real money, with real traction, but it's an innovation zone. Some new information, some new modules, some new feature that at first is created in this network. After that, if these features are reliable, secure, after that, all is passed to the Flare network. That's the idea. If you love the innovation, you can do that in the Songbird network. You need to connect your wallet. Here you have some options. I'm going to use MetaMask. I have here my MetaMask in the Flare mainnet with some Flare coins. I'm going to connect, and here it's all the information. We can do that. First, it's my wallet. I can see in the Explorer if I want, but to delegate, first you need to wrap your coins to wrap Flare. That's the idea, because this Flare or wrap Flare go to a smart contract. Again, we are not transferring these flares to a specific data providers. Go to a smart contract to be more secure, of course. In this context, I'm going to wrap. You can do with the max, but you need to be careful with that because you need some flare to pay the gas, the fees. In my context, I'm going to write just 200 because the rest of my Flare coins I'm going to use, for example, for staking or decentralized exchange or any other platform. So wrap, wait, and confirm. That you need to check, well, confirm, and wait for the transaction finalizing in the network. So just some seconds, it's done. So I'm waiting here, and that's it. That is the first part. So we have right now wrap Flare. The second part we need to delegate our wrap flare. So here I select, you can select one or two providers to delegate our tokens. You have many options. The question is how we can get more information about these data providers. You have another URL website, is called flaremetrics.io. Here it's all the data providers with the power, the percentage, the rewards rate, and more information. That is very simple. So you can research more and select what is the best option for you. In this context, I'm going to select Bifrost Wallet and Alpha Oracle. So here, the main provider, Bifrost, and the second one is Alpha Oracle. So the idea is how we distribute my wrap flare in the two data providers. So I'm going to select 50-50. I submit. We wait for the confirmation in MetaMask. Now we wait for the confirmation in the network. Now it's done and it's ready. So now we are delegating our tokens. We are trusting in these two data providers. And after that, we need to wait some days later to receive our rewards. That is very simple. Also, if you want, for example, creating an executor, some other wallets can claim from in your behalf. I'll explain here that you can add another wallet, other Flare wallets. That's the idea. For example, other person that can execute, for example, claim the rewards or some other reduced activities. That's the idea. Yeah, it's very simple. And to finalize this video, the idea, you need to monitor this portal at least, or for example, once a week. Why? Because I explained in the documentation that the reward in Flare, on Flare, is 3.5 days after the in every epoch. That's the idea, and expire after 90 days. So in that, the idea is to check every week so you can receive your rewards, or every month, but the idea, you are participating in this network. So after that, you want to redelegate or change the data providers, or stake your wallet, or voting in some proposal, because now you have, if you are delegating your tokens or you have wrap flare tokens, you can join in this proposal and vote for yes or no. Now it's possible with the wrap flare tokens. That is all. So now it's time to delegate your flare tokens and creating a more reliable, secure, and decentralized network. Thank you.